What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking an updated look at the Kvegas Light Armory Blue, the Caitlin Clark PE. This is the S2 batch of the shoe, guys. Before we get into these, I want to remind you that this video and all the other content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If this is your first time here, guys, go ahead and like and subscribe for me. I really appreciate that. It is very helpful. You can also then be sure to follow me on Instagram and then TikTok at kvegaskickz. Guys, I appreciate the support. Let's take a look at these new Kobes. So I have reviewed this shoe before, but it was in the KB batch, and while it was a good shoe, the KB had a few little things with it, some color issues. I mean, KB has a certain shape to it, you kind of expect that, but the coloring was a little bit different than what we're actually getting. This is the updated S2 that I think looks pretty much on point. Let me show you where I picked this pair up from, guys. Instagram seller, one of my favorites. Of course, all that will be in the description for you. Be sure to mention Kvegas. I know she'll take care of you, and let's dive in. So you do have that Kvegas Protro outsole. This is in a solid rubber compound in a nice white. You got your Shizuku and the real carbon fiber, of course. The S2 traction pattern does not change at the heel as you go up in sizes. Not that that really matters, it's an aesthetic thing, but just pointing that out. Of course, these are a men's 8, so it would still look like that anyway. That outsole wraps up onto your midsole. You got your Nike Zoom branding. Of course, your phenomenon, the Kobe code right there. Phenomenon up here at your toe box area. Going around the medial side, pair looks to be pretty clean from glue residue. There are some little whatever on the midsole. Those, I mean, this little flaw on my particular pair, but those are coming off, and I think that's just something with the paint or something. I don't know. But at any rate, that's all good. It'll be okay. One of the things that was different on the KB batch, the midsole and outsole were the same color, and I'm not sure how well that's showing it for you on camera. Outsole's in white, midsole is in a very light kind of cream. It is contrasted. Hope that's showing it for you on camera. I think it is. If you know what I'm talking about, the outsole to the midsole, that different color. So fit and comfort of these shoes. Now, I can't try this particular pair on because they're a men's 8, women's 9.5, and I'm a 13. However, I've got tons of Kvegas S2s, and I can tell you they all fit true to size. Never had an issue with the S2 as far as fit. So go with your normal Kobe size and you will be good to go. These, like most S2 batches, they stick to the Protro setup for the cushioning. So you're going to get a top-loaded Zoom turbo unit in the forefoot. Nothing back here in the heel except for this cushion line, but that is still really good for impact protection. So comfort's pretty good, and then of course it comes with the correct mold to your foot insole. So that's all good. Now the upper of the shoe, again, this takes a difference from the KB batch. The KB had a little bit too much white through this area. This one has virtually none. It's all blue. So it's got the color scheme and fade and whatnot more correct. The scale lining is a tad high on this one, but being that the color of the shoe is kind of uniform with that, it doesn't show as much unless you're like actually looking for it. Shape of the toe box is pretty good. Of course, it is that micro mesh upper with the polyurethane scaled overlays. The scales have almost a hint of gloss to it. I think you can kind of see that. Almost matted out, and then of course you got that nice gradient fade going up. You got your Kvegas laces over top of the torch tongue, and then up here at the top you do have some very nice memory foam in here. Light blue with that kind of medium blue Shizuku pressed in very nicely. Did a good job on that, and getting a little bit better shape on the tongue. Starting to get a little spiral going there, which is good. Good shape here at your ankle collar as well. You can see the light blue hits on the sock liner and your insole. I did, of course, remove the insole from the shoe, so we'll see that here in a minute. Now your swoosh does not look to really have much, if any, overspray effect. Maybe slightly, it's kind of hard to tell. It's pretty crisp line. And then back here you have like a pearlescent synthetic leather at the heel area with that kind of light blue translucent heel counter. Shape is consistent for an S2 batch, slightly wide, not quite as tapered up, but again, those are kind of things that will not be an issue on foot. There is your Kobe signature, and then the medial side looks good, just a mirror image of the lateral. Really nice clean colorway of this Kvegas. Let's check out the left shoe. Looking good, and that might be, I don't know why, it's it's making a difference. That might be a better angle or shot of it, the contrasting sole. Hope that is showing up for you, because again, that is one of the things with the KV batch, the first one that I reviewed. The outsole, midsole were the same color, and then this fade through here, the blue upper had some faded white, especially in this area, whereas this is more just solid bluish gray. So they got that correct. Back of the shoes, I think everything lines up pretty well. And give you another shot of your heel counter with that signature and your Nike Zoom branding. Outsole, no problems there. That real carbon fiber shank. And I can't remember if I said or not, guys, these do squeak on the court. I'm sorry, normally I mentioned that way previously in the video. It just kind of hit me as I looked at the traction and thinking about how she already had these on foot, and that's why these compression lines are there. They do squeak, for those of you that want to know that. So sorry it's late, but better late than never. And there's your Shizuku again. Pretty good shape on the tongue for an S2. They are getting better with that. Good height on it as well. Overall, really pleased with this pair. Yeah. And honestly, the placement of the swoosh is not bad either. Like a lot of times with an S2, the swoosh is a little bit too small. Now, granted, with a men's size 8, if I had like a men's 13 here, it'd probably be more noticeable. But on this one, honestly, that's not bad. Coming from this second lace notch, to right here, it's pretty close to my finger. So I think they actually did a really good job on that. Let's check out our Strobel here, guys, and see what we can see. So pretty evidently you can see the outline there of that Zoom Turbo unit up in the forefoot, and then of course nothing in the heel because there's nothing there. And then there is a shot of the size tag. Now these just came with some regular tissue paper inside, pretty standard for a Kobe. And then as we said earlier, guys, you do get that correct mold to your foot insole, and it is actually stuck to the shoe. In light blue with that kind of medium blue Shizuku, and of course it is for the correct size men's 8. And yeah, there's a lot of glue on there. I actually had it sitting on the table like that and stuck to the shoe. So anyway, all that looking really good. Beautiful pair of Kobe's. Let's check out the packaging for this one. With this one, you do get the updated, what I call the 3rd generation Protro box. So it's that glossy scale pattern all over with the gold foil signature on the top of the lid. You're gonna get that same look around the box. That's Shizuku, your Nike, some branding on the bottom in black, and then around here you got your gold window, a Shizuku, and your box label on this one is going to be Kvegas Protro Light Armory Blue and white men's 8 or women's 9.5. Inside you got the black in the lid. Of course you're going to get that new tissue paper, the black scales with that gold Shizuku. There is white tissue paper underneath that. I don't believe there was any other stickers or anything inside the box as far as like an anti-mold sticker or anything like that. Box was perfectly protected in shipping. They did a really good job with that. I appreciate that. Looking really good. And the shoes, absolutely beautiful. Now my daughter is going to love this pair. Such a clean new addition to the Kvegas line. So anyway, guys, that is my unboxing review of this Kvegas Light Armory Blue, the S2 batch. I hope you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Be sure to follow me on my other socials and be on the lookout. We got a lot more reviews coming your way.